Now that your VPS has actually been set up and you're ready to log into Mailwizz for the first time, let's have a look at a few settings and a little bit of configuration, setting up our first list ready to go. So you should have received, once you actually set up your VPS, a file, a README file or a text file, which actually has all of your login information. And if the format is INFO and you can't open that in your system, or it opens to it with a different program, you can actually just change this to a text file. So just make it TXT. And then you can just open it with your normal notepad. So here we go, double click to open that up. And I'll just move this across out to the other screen out of the way. Okay, now go into the web browser. Now, in your file, it actually has a list of all of your passwords, so I'm not going to show that to everyone right now, but I will show you the sections that you do need to go to. So, first of all, once you've installed Mailwizz, we want to go to the back end first of all, to actually set it up ready for mailing from the front end. So just copy the URL. On my server, I've actually set up SSL support, so I'll just put an S in there, HTTPS, and hit enter. Okay, so I'm already logged in, so sorry, I should have done that differently. Let's just log out again and I'll show you again. So we go to the back end, just copy and paste that again, and you'll have your email and your password saved in the text file. So I'm just going to copy that now. I've actually saved my password already, so let's log in and we'll have a bit of a look around first of all. So a couple of things that we need to look at is we have an email blacklist. When I set up the VPS for you, I actually import about 1.2 million blacklisted emails, and we're going to add to this every week. So the way we do this, we actually, well, there's a couple of ways. With our lead swapping system, we actually receive a list of new emails each week, and in that is the good emails and the bad emails. So what I'm going to do is just go to my downloads folder, and I'm going to find this week's list. So here it is, merged and cleaned, and I will copy that to I actually have a folder saved on my computer. Basically it's called lists, and especially for my lead gen secrets. So I'm going to paste that here, unzip this into a new folder. So we've got September 20, and we have a list of invalid and valid emails. So first of all, I'm just going to have a look at the valid emails just to see how many is actually here. So any new users that joined this week would actually have received this this valid email list. Just Control and N will take us to the bottom of the page. So it's 295,748, because the top line is actually the heading line. So that's getting close to, that's almost 300,000 emails that we got this week. So now for anyone new, this is going to be able to upload straight onto your server. Anyone that's been around for a few weeks, there'll be a lot of duplicates in this as well. So when you actually upload this to your VPS, it will actually weed out all the duplicates and only save all of the new emails for you anyway. So that's a good thing. The other thing that I do myself is I actually have a software package called List Motor. There's a couple around it as well. The other one I recommend is called Listmate Pro. You can actually use them for splitting lists and removing duplicates, sorting your emails out, and building a master list with them as well, which is what I've been doing. So I'll create another video on that a little bit later. So this is the invalid list, and this is what we want to actually upload into our server. So there's actually 45,738 invalid, and it actually says on here what the actual problem is: spam traps, undeliverable, a bot, people that actually complain to their hosts. So let's see, that's a Hotmail, that's Juno.com. This one's just a catch-all email address. So all of these we're going to upload into our VPS, but we don't actually need to waste a lot of megabytes of space on our data with all of these columns. So I'm actually going to delete all of them, and all I'm keeping is just the email addresses. So once you do that, hit save, and that will actually make the file size a lot smaller and easier to import. So this is now 987K, less than a megabyte. Okay, so this will only take a few seconds to upload. So we'll go to email blacklists, click on import, search for this file. So I'll go to my folder. It's probably a good idea to create a folder somewhere on your computer for your so I've got a special folder here just for the blacklist. So my new imports are here. So invalids and import file. Now this will take a few seconds to upload. You can leave this window open if you like, or you can close it. Okay, the import is just finished, and it looks like from this we've got let's see, there was 45,738 records, and we imported 45,042. So the difference being that some of these were probably already on my list, but we've added 45,000 new people to the blacklist. So that's probably a good thing for keeping ourselves out of trouble.